Nancy Pelosi and her husband have a suspiciously amazing trading history. In this video, we're going to go over the brand new trades that they just disclosed and see if they're worth investing into. The market has been crazy over the past year, as we all know. A lot of stocks have fallen quite a bit, and when this happens, it normally presents an amazing opportunities for people to profit and buy stocks when they're low. And insiders and members of Congress and even, these large, powerful organizations, hedge funds, and like CEOs normally love when stocks are down because it's just an amazing opportunity, and a lot of them buy the dip. And we are seeing some dip buy action with Nancy Pelosi and her husband. So let's take a look at these brand new trades that they just made. We can see that according to their filing, they had really only two trades with two stocks, and that's Apple and Microsoft. Out of these two stocks, they put around $1.5 million total into the both of them. I just checked all the math. I went through each individual trade, and I'm very, very confident to say that they put around $1.5 million into these plays. We can see with Apple, Nancy Pelosi and her husband were buying Apple call options on May 13th. They also scooped up some more Apple call options on May 24th, and they bought a lot of Microsoft call options on May 24th as well. So basically, all of these trades happened on May 24th, Apple and Microsoft call options, with the exception of the first Apple call option trade. So, looking at these plays, let's dive deeper into their exact strike prices and expirations. With the first one, we can see that they bought 100 call options of Apple with a strike price of 80 and an expiration date of March 17th of 2023. We can clearly see that they are clearly buying time with this trade, which is a smart thing to do, and they are deep in the money as well. So check this out. Apple right now is at $145. Essentially, they paid $700,000 to have the right to buy a ton of Apple shares at $80 each. So let's take a look and see if they're actually up on this trade right now. So let's go to like an hourly chart. Actually, let's go to like a 1 minute chart really quickly. We can see that they bought 100 call options at around $7,002 each. And right now, those call options are trading for around $6,800 each. So they are down slightly on their first Apple call option trade, but their option doesn't expire until March 17th of 2023. They have a ton of time with this, so they're not really too worried about it. Basically, they just are making a bet that Apple stock will go up. They have the right to buy 10,000 shares of Apple at $80 each on March 17th of 2023. So clearly they're bullish on Apple. With their next trade, it is also with Apple, and they have the right. So they bought 50 call options with a strike price of 80 and an expiration date of June 16th of 2023. They put around $322,000 into this play, and it essentially gives them the right, but not the obligation, to buy 5,000 shares of Apple at $80 each on June 16th of 2023. So they paid around around $6,400 for these call options. Right now they're trading for around $6,900 each, so they are up slightly on them, but again, they have so much time. And basically, it's just a very bullish trade on Apple, and they think that Apple will rise a lot until their expiration dates, which are in March and June of 2023. So they have time. They have around a year or so with the later expirations. With their next trade, this is when we switch into Microsoft. So they bought essentially 50 call options of Microsoft at the $180 strike price that expire on June 16th of 2023. Through this, they put around $455,000 into this trade, and I believe they are currently up on this one. Yep, they are currently up on this one. So they bought these call options at around $9,000 each, and right now those call options are around $9,800 each. This gives them the right to buy 5,000 shares of Microsoft at $180 each on June 16th of 2023. Microsoft is currently at $269 or so. So again, they're bullish on Microsoft and Apple. Both of these stocks are down significantly over the past year. They're two powerhouse companies. They're in great industries. They're powerhouse companies, and they're bullish, and they're buying the dip in a somewhat large way. Now, here's the thing. I think these trades are decent. I think they're doing them in a smart way. The call options that they are buying are deep in the money, and there's a good amount of time left within them. So they're high quality trades, but they're bullish on Apple and Microsoft. And, historically, that has been a very smart, those two stocks have been very smart to be bullish with. So, you can't really go wrong trading Apple and Microsoft to the upside. I would not say Apple and Microsoft are, super undervalued right now. In my opinion, they're not. But that doesn't mean that they can't continue to rise higher over the next year. And one other really important thing I want to emphasize is while Nancy Pelosi and her husband have amazing track records in the stock market, very suspicious track records, we'll say that, they're only putting $1.5 million into these trades. And while that's a lot of money, $1.5 million to Nancy Pelosi and her husband isn't anything. Like, it's really not that much when you look at their overall net worth, which is estimated to be in the hundreds of millions of dollars. So when you see them buy $1.5 million worth of options, it's like, wow, yeah, like I want to take a look at it. Yeah, they're probably important, but it's like, are these trades that you should be like going like heavy into? I don't think so. I just feel like if they were really, really confident in these setups, they would put more money into them. I know they have a ton of assets, stocks, real estate, and all of that already. I think these trades are good to observe and watch. We'll keep an eye on Apple and Microsoft over the next year or so. But I just don't feel like they're like, wow, these trades are insane and, all that stuff. So I wanted to bring it up, though, because whenever Nancy Pelosi trades, sometimes some weirdly good news comes out after. But to be fair, though, to Nancy Pelosi and her husband, they did get pretty aggressive with a couple stocks earlier in the year, and those did go against them. So, that even though she has won a lot in the past, it has been a tough year for her holdings, or at least the ones that we know about. So I just want to note that in there, to be fair. But all in all, they're Apple, Microsoft to the upside. If you want to find these trades by yourself, it's completely free and really easy, so I'll show you how to do it. You just go to clerk.house.gov, and then you click on Disclosures, and then Financial Disclosure Reports. From there, you click Search Reports, and you can just type in any one you want, really. So I typed in Nancy Pelosi, and then whichever filing year, so you could go 2022, search, and you have everything right here. So for 2022, you just click this one, and it brings you to exactly what I was showing you guys. So check it out. You could go back however many years you want, really, and all of the data is here. So check it out. I hope you guys learned something. If you learned something or you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and join our Discord. It is free. It's awesome. We chat about trading all day long. There's a bunch of great people in there. Join up. If you're new to trading, if you have experience trading, join up. It's a great community. If you don't like it, you can leave. It's free, and I think you'll learn something. So make sure to join up, and let's have a great rest of the week.